What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Duke versus Florida State Week 8 college football matchup going down Friday, October 18th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Well, let's get to this one between Duke and Florida State. Duke coming into this one with a record of 5-1 on the year, 3-2-1 against the number this season after ending up with a 24-14 loss at the hands of Georgia Tech in their last game prior to their bye week last week. While Florida State also had their bye week last week, they're coming off a 29-13 loss to Clemson last time out to drop to 1-5 on the year, 2-4 against the number. They snuck in the back door and got the cover at the closing line of 16.5. But I think a lot can be said about Duke this season. Some people have called them a paper 5-1 because, you look at some of their recent results. I mean, their early games, a narrow win. I won't say narrow, but a less than enthusiastic win over Elon. They won that game 26-3. They beat Northwestern by 6, but they were underdogs in that game. They didn't cover the 17 they were laying at home against UConn, but I think that's a better UConn team than a lot of folks give them credit for. They routed Middle Tennessee. They beat North Carolina, even though it was a game that Duke had to come back from a 20-0 deficit in. And then they had the loss to Georgia Tech last time out. But as far as I'm concerned, Duke has still got a solid defense. Manny Diaz has himself a great defense, with the Blue Devils. I mean, Duke just outside the top 25 nationally in total defense, 7th in yards per play. They're great against the pass. They're decent against the rush. And this is the thing about Florida State. The offense for Florida State has been abysmal this season. Now, did it take an uptick with Brock Glenn under center? Yeah, Glenn wasn't bad. 23-41 for 2 touchdowns, an interception, 228 passing yards. But this is still a Florida State team that, even with those numbers, is still 83rd in passing offense. They're 128th in completion percentage, 72nd in yards per completion. And you're going up against a top 15 pass defense for the Duke Blue Devils. On the other side, though, you got Duke offensively. Malik Murphy, he's been solid. He's been serviceable. This Duke offense, 61st in passing offense. They don't necessarily run the ball all that well, but you don't necessarily have to. Florida State has just not been a good football team on either side of the ball this season. And I think that Duke's defense is going to be the difference here. I can't get there with Florida State even catching 3 here. I think 3 is a little bit light. Some people say, well, maybe the line is telling you that the line is light for a reason. This is one of those things where I don't care. You could be giving me 3, you could give me 6.5 with the Blue Devils. I don't care. I'm not backing Florida State in any way, shape, or form. I know they'll probably be able to pick up some wins at some point, but you got to think, if you're Florida State, not only do you have this game, but you have a road game against Miami on deck. So, not saying it's a look-ahead spot. I'm just saying there's a lot on Florida State's plate right now, and they do have bigger fish to fry. I think Duke, a win here, gets them bowl eligible. I'm going to take Duke in this one. I'm going to lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find us at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.